Let's talk about the real-life battery estimates of the Huawei Watch Fit 3. So when you actually check the specs online, it says you can get around 10 days. However, obviously this will depend on your usage, and actually you can get even more than that depending on your usage. But let's, for example, let's say if you are actually using this watch for a lot of tracking, you are basically watching the screen, listening to the music always on it, especially like if you are like listening to music for like 12 hours and maybe like tracking 5 hours of exercise per day and literally using this watch hardcore. This watch will last you around 2 days in that mode. So is in the maximum mode, basically. Maybe even use a speaker to play back music. So you can expect 2 days. But if you are using it normally, like a normal person probably would, then I think this watch can easily last a week. And if you're actually using it quite okay, and still tracking some exercise, like an hour a day, and listening to some music a bit, maybe using a flashlight a bit, and from my experience, this can in normal usage get like 1 week of battery life. I think that's a more realistic like number on this watch. And if you are actually not using this watch to track your sleep and also disable this blood oxygen during the sleep, I think you can get those 10 days easily, I think, in that scenario, or even a bit more. Then at how to get more, I would suggest you to like turn your screen brightness down a bit, basically. And also what you can do is you can disable your continuous heart rate monitoring here as well. And basically your heart rate will still work, but it will only work when you actually start and tracked exercise. Basically it will still record your exercise, but it won't like record your like resting heart rate. And if you enable that, I think you can reach like and still use it like normal. I think you can reach like 15 days of battery life. The maximum I think this watch can last if you disable like your always like the screen, like how basically how fast the screen goes to sleep as it wakes up, and also the brightness, disable all the sensors, the heart rate sensors, blood oxygen sensors, and pretty much don't use this watch as much and only use to check time periodically, track your steps, and don't like play back music on it. I think this can last like easily 3 weeks. So I haven't fully tested it yet, but I have tested the previous Watch Fit 2 and also like the one of the Huawei bands, and literally if you play around with those settings, they can reach like 3 weeks of battery life. Yeah, and that I'm not kidding, really. So yeah, it really depends on how you are going to use your watch. Yeah, so some info I have like gotten from using this watch for some time and other Huawei products. Anyway, if this was helpful, make sure to hit the like button, and if you want to see more videos about this watch, then make sure to subscribe. See you.